keep threatening my entitlement. All right. And it's got nothing to do with no bagging. My lawyer went to court, got my entitlement. I had doctors there. They signed the thing. It's gotten straightened out. I've been on it for years, and I'm big on it for life, just like everyone else is that has the requirements that I do. What is up with that whole political thing where they got to have a feeling where we feel like that we have to bag them? No. That's harassment of my mental health, something that I'm trying to get better. I used to work a really good job, and I want to be able to work again and make a lot of money, and that's my right to do it, and freedom. My mental health is my right. It's my sanity. And some of these politicians, they purposely try to manipulate your mental health. And my position with the politics is your mental health is more important. It's more important than anybody, even Doug Ford. Because Doug Ford's a man in himself. And you're a man or a woman in yourself. But that's their gimmick. They want you to get all tied up in them. How long is Doug Ford going to last? I don't think he's going to last much longer. He already did all his jobs and everything. I call for a new premier. He did a good job. He's listed down as like a hockey night in Canada. He was the premier of Ontario. I loved him and all that. And a lot of people did. He did a great job. We had COVID-19. We had his whole tour where he went around Ontario. Maybe he'll do one more of those where he'll go around to the factories, the businesses. He went to Aurora in Brampton. I've been there. I went around the same time, believe it or not, as Doug. And I was going to take a picture where Doug took the picture, but then Doug took the picture, not me. So that's a funny thing. Aurora, Italian, something or other. So he went to all the places. I still want his brother's cards. He never gave me the cards. And that's what it is. It's like we're real family. Everybody wants to hide behind their houses and say this and that. But when it comes to public, it's like, why aren't you gifting StacksAMilli your brother's cards and shit? Because these people are not family people. You know, people, like kids were born in this world and they're wondering, like, what the fuck is this world we're living in? Where people are not having natural sex, or it's Enfamil and not breast milk, and it's just all false falsehoods, and there's Doug Ford, your king, and your family doesn't mean nothing because you're on disability, and that's Doug Ford. And that's all they do. And what was the whole thing in the beginning? It was, something about how they got everybody's mind manipulated, that they're the grand rulers, and all we do is bow down to them. And our entitlements because of that. Yeah, maybe back in the 70s, if you want to reference when they invented it. Like, yeah, every once in a while I can show my appreciation for the government. But the way it's affected the kids' heads, because I was a kid once too in the United States and Canada. It's both the United States and Canada. The way you make kids feel. The majority of them. Yep. What was the reference? I said in the beginning it was a great reference. It was, well, it's a control. They control to the point where it's a non-agreeance of the people. They're giving their general population cancer with their advices. It's the same people that are making the cigarettes that are telling you, hey, don't go on a date with that boy because he was originally from Canada and he has dual citizenship, and because he has dual citizenship, we're jealous, and blah, 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 blah. And because they do that to their kids' heads, fill it with nonsensical racism, well, they have shorter lifespans. They don't have any money. They're killing their own family, really. And then the same people sit there and say, well, why am I doing so good?